Hello and welcome. Silrace here with Conan Exiles. And yes, you are seeing my dancers, which I got from Sepamero last time. And off camera, I did some testing. I did a bunch of testing with the whole resetting Sepamero and so on, like running back and forth, because I wanted to know how long it would take me to get a tier 4 blacksmith. And here we have a tier 4 blacksmith. So it took me about 20-25 minutes, or between those two, of running back and forth to get a blacksmith to spawn at the entrance, essentially where the guaranteed blacksmith spawns are. And I figured you folks don't want to just watch me running back and forth, because I just wanted to see how easy and how difficult or how time consuming it is to do that in single player. So for my own understanding of the game, getting a better understanding of the stuff as well. And so it was about 20 minutes, 25 minutes, something like that, to get me a tier 4 blacksmith. So now I have one. And speaking of having stuff and doing some testing, because after that I did a little bit of testing with the wandering, wandering bearer in Sepamero, which you saw me kill in the last episode. I believe you saw me kill in the last episode. Anyway, I tested that fella for about 10 minutes. I was running out of Sepamero so that it resets, and then running back in to check if it's a tier 3 bearer. And I got enough tier 3 bearers in 10 minutes to get 750 alchemical base out of those boxes they drop. So that one definitely is the easiest tier 3 bearer farm in single player, because you can reset it so easily and so on. In multiplayer, I still do it in Black Galleon, for sure, because there is 4 guaranteed bearer spawns there. But in single player I can definitely see it working in such a fashion as to, you know, run in, and run out, right? Like, just constantly run in, run out. Okay, so now with the tier 4 armor and everything, I finally made myself a new armor. We are gonna dress in that, because I actually did the Cambodian shaman armor. And I have myself an ancient two-handed sword, because of, you know, being level 42. I don't usually run around in this armor, or I have not really run around in this armor, because, well, previously it was kind of awful, stats-wise. Wasn't all that good. Now, however, this thing has, well, with the tier 4 armor, 5% strength weapon damage on all pieces. Oh, I like it. I like it. So, what I'm doing right now is we're gonna go do some whacking at things. That's happening next, because I ran out of brimstone again. So we're gonna go get a bunch of brimstone, and in the process probably hit level 43, very likely hit level 43 in the process. And after we get level 43, it is time to make a trip here. Get black ice, get ready with black ice stuff, because soon enough, hardened steel tools level 50, and also level 43 gives me preservation box. So yeah, that's happening next. However, there is something I want to quickly talk about as well before I go out there, because I have plans, and I think that might be the next episode. I haven't decided yet, because there might be something else I'd rather do. I'm going to rebuild this place. It might be level 50, so that I can get the Greater Wheel of Pain here first, and so on, but this place will be rebuilt. And it might be... We shall see how I restructure this, but I wanna build a different base where I do all of my crafting, and this place is just going to be for, you know, capturing thralls, with the sorcery, you know, sacrificial bench, I suppose you can call it bench, sacrificial altar, and probably this thing. I might make the small version of this. I don't know, because I'm not really seeing the reason to get animal companions, in all honesty. animal followers, the thrall, and so on. So anyway, this place is going to be rebuilt. I'm going to do the Yogg Shrine. The Yogg Shrine is gonna be moved and such. I haven't been upgrading it at all because I know it's going to get moved now. So this is essentially just going to be a place where we pull thralls and maybe animals too. Because there is multiple thrall camps nearby we can use to sacrifice fools. Oh, right. If you notice, I have been getting these folks armored up now. That is an Argosian phalanx armor. Looks fairly decent and it has health on every piece. 28 of it with the nice armor fella. So these guys actually now have a little bit of health. Even though they are level 0 and they will be level 0 forever. I need more fighters to guard. And also these guys are Turanian phalanx armor. I like the way Turanian phalanx generally looks. Maybe not so the helmet, but the rest of it looks pretty damn neat. And also it gives agility weapon damage on each piece. So there it is. There it is. Agility weapon damage for archers. And I really want to redo this. Like this is such a simple concept to do the archery place, like archery stance like that. I want to redo those a little. I want to redo this entire place a little to make it look better. Because I mean it is one large, box, essentially a rectangle. But enough random rambling on plans and whatnot. Let's go hunt some brimstone. I think I'm gonna leave the excess tools here. And here we are, almost at the springs. Almost. I do think I will build that Stormglass citadel of mine that I want to build for a second base here in the desert. I might really build it near the city of relic hunters. I think that would be kind of reasonable. Because I don't want to build in the middle of nowhere, essentially. Build in places where it's actually useful to have, and obviously I will still want thralls out of Sepameru, along with other stuff. This goes a whole lot faster now with the proper Katang weapon and stuff. And the extra 10% strength weapon damage does not hurt at all. Does not hurt in the slightest, not at all. Okay. Okay. Let's get me some brimstone. I want over 1,000 brimstone out of here. Basically just get my inventory full of it and that should be a good start again. And I'll keep all the salt we get as well. And all these little salt piles will do nicely for cooking. Because soon enough I'm gonna make my way to the north, and I don't know if I start building a base there yet. Possibly not. Probably not. However, I will start getting meat from the boars. Trying to decide when. Like, I still have to do a proper run around in the north and figure out where do I want to build the bases up there. There we go, there is level 33, basically. I'm gonna say slaughter something, I'm gonna hit level 43. I might even hit level 44 here before I'm full on brimstone. Maybe not, but get kind of close. These things are so good XP, you know, to killing these things. Yes, that is. Toss those. Don't need them. Hi there! Fight me! I do like having this much grit, because I can just beat on these things without worry about on my stamina. I do like that. I do like that quite a bit, but did you see how much XP I got from just 2 of those? The XP here is just amazing. In addition to all the brimstone. Give me all the brimstone. Now, what you? Right here. That's like about a third of its health, about a quarter of its health. That's just a whole lot of damage there, right there. Whole lot of damage right there. That was mostly stone, annoyingly enough. Oh well. Oh, well. We toss all the stone. All I want is brimstone. I don't want no stone. And I don't really want the crystals either. We can get crystals from elsewhere too. Oh. It's not necessary. Well, not really an issue. Alright, while I am at it, let's unlock the preservation box. There we go. Now, after this place, the next stop is for some black ice. Black ice from the north, so I can make the dang preservation boxes. Yep, 1600. Now we are talking. I've got an overall level from here, just killing a few things and whacking at some brimstone. No complaints here. I mean, if I just wanted the levels quickly, I would just farm this place for like mountains of brimstone. Because like as you have seen, this is really good XP. Just kill a few of these things and, you know, farm all the brimstone and then come back and kill a few more and farm all the brimstone. You would be level 50 or 60 in no time. Oh, I walked into that. Here, have a proper hit then. This is why I carried dang bandages, right? This is why I carried the bandages. Look how much these things heal, right? I was about half HP. I get almost full out of a single bandage. And again, I only have 400 as max health, but you know what? You know what? Oh, speaking of, spent this. I'm gonna get 10 strength here. I'm trying to figure out which one of these I wanna. Maybe I wanna try second skin first and run around a little with heavy armor. Just to see like how big of a difference does that make. Like is it worthwhile to go into second skin and heavy armor? That is a good question. I do not really know. Watched it. Man, these things get launched like crazy. Yeah, come over here. Let's fight. Okay, what the heck was all of that? Dang, things are mostly stone, huh? Oh well. That's okay. I have over 2000 brimstone again. Can hunt for a... Oh, and I do get that second level up from here as well. So that's over a level and a half. And this place is just silly. This place is just silly. Yeah, we will have to hunt for a bunch more leather then. Get more tar to turn into steel as well. It's something I do need. Let's slaughter these two as well. Hi. Your friend doesn't wanna join us yet. There we go. And there we go. Aha! I have almost inventory full now. And it is basically full now. Should be full from this then. Yep, I think we're done. Look at that. That's a good amount of brimstone. I think we whack this and get the crystals. Yep, this is about perfect. I'm just gonna run home. And then we are gonna start making our way to north to the thing. You know what? And that point to the thing, as in to black ice. You know what? Never mind. I don't need any more brimstone. Can't really fit that much more of it. Anyway, so I'm gonna put a little cut here as well again and just run home. So let's go north for some black ice, and I'm going there this time. Arguably, what is the more dangerous way to get up there? I made some spiced steak as well to keep warm in the north, and I am talking about this here, this hole in the wall. So if you don't know where this is, Shattered Basin. This is Priest King's Retreat, this is essentially the wall for here, all of that good stuff. Right here is a hole in the wall that you can get through to get to the north. And why do I say that this is the more dangerous way? Because if you go just a little bit along this wall in this direction and you climb up from here, as you can see there is like a pathway up here. You should just wander along this side here, all right through the desert, and you climb up here and you walk in from here. there is no hostile creatures basically in this area. Okay, there is like one, you know, evil elk thing like here, but like there is basically very little of nothing here. And then you start getting wolves and whatnot here. While if you go through right here, well, you'll see. Granted, there's a boar here, but that's not much of an issue. Now, if you run towards this rock and pathway to the left, you are off to much safer ground right then and there. However, going through here, you do run into packs of wolves basically instantly. So this is the less safe way to get to north and get to places. Because see, the amount of wolves up here is kind of crazy. Yeah, I would prefer not fighting, especially that one. That's the goddamn one skull wolf boss. I don't want to fight that, thanks. I'm gonna see if I can go by this way. Go up that ramp over there a little. And see if I can jump off the other side to make them chase me a little less. Right over here. Like that. Force them to go around, because they can't jump. There we go. But yeah. There's a one skull wolf boss right there. But yeah, once you get past those guys, then the coast is a lot more clear. Now I can just pathway up to the north from here. Well, I am in the north, right? But pathway my way up here where all of this, well, not all of the black ice is. If you want massive amounts of black ice, you obviously go into the Frost Temple. But there is no way I can get the black ice out of the Temple of Frost yet. Like, just no way. So I'm gonna do the nice and safe side. Because aside of the mountain goats and the couple easily avoidable dragons, there is basically nobody here. Right, yeah, not pathway up that way. There's evil bat demons that way. Go up from here. Right here. The nice. It's easy to remember because it's basically on the same line as this wall here. There is a nice little route right up to the top from here. Easy to remember. Generally, anyway. Like, this is where you want to stop if you're running. Whichever way you come, this is where you want to stop and go directly to the east. And you can come right to this ramp up. Map markers, right? Well, you can place map markers obviously all over the place too if you want to, but I like to use the you know, map itself of like as a guideline. Yeah. I could go hunt the hollow bone arrows already right now. I don't. Never mind. So there's a cave from around the corner there, which is filled with evil bat demon creatures. I'm gonna say no to that for now. And let's start warming up. Now what I need to do is I need to avoid the damn dragons. I don't want to fight the dragons. I don't think I can handle those. I could possibly handle the couple small ones already, but I only have a very good two-handed weapon, and so pulling this torch away would make me go cold, at least go colder faster. So we will avoid these little dragons, and I mean, when we eventually want to hunt dragons, we just go to the unnamed city. All roads lead to the city. Okay, well, here we are. Here we are. Black ice, thank you. Now I will have to start farming a bunch of black eyes. In the sense that hardened steel tools, that's one thing. Another one is if I want good bows for my for the archers guarding my places, hardened steel bows are basically the well, you can once you can kill dragons, you can argue dragon bone bows are easier, but hardened steel bows are sort of easy to make bows in large quantities, so I will likely deal with that then. You know what? At this point, let's just do that, right? Let's just do that. And yeah, there isn't that much black ice up here on this side. There just isn't. However, as you can see, this is the nice and easy safe black ice to get. Monsters you're about to... Monsters in the way are kind of easily avoidable. Okay, come on, what was that all about? But yeah. You really want more and more black eyes, don't come here. But at like level 43, 44, and so on, this is the safer place to be. Much safer place to be. Okay. Still get about 300 black eyes out of that. All good. All good. Now what we do is I think we try and hunt a few wolves on the way back down. The way home. Mostly so that I can get some fur. I think that is the goal, I think. Get some fur from wolves. Wolves. And then build some preservation boxes. What the baby dragon? Well, I think once I am nearing like level 60, I might see if I can get like either maybe I can try and get star metal weapons already. Yeah, not really. You can have a star metal tools, but not really star metal weapons before 60. But hardened steel weapons. Can I hunt baby dragons in unnamed city with just hardened steel weapons? Worth trying, I suppose. Worth testing out. Was there any... let's get down from this cold and I'll have a look. Was there any star metal weapons you can do before level 60? Because I just remember a star metal being used for all the legendaries, right? And I would like to save my star metal for the legendaries, I think. Yeah, probably. Probably seems the reasonable way to do it. Guess I'm gonna need the, like... I explained this in a previous episode? Yeah, I explained this in a previous episode, but getting star metal in single player is such a pain, is such an annoying pain. It's one of those things that is much easier to do on an online server. Which seems counterintuitive. Unless you cheat and you know spawn it in via console. But I am not doing that, so... Okay, let's have a quick look here. Was there... Nope, there is just hardened steel, right? At the end, and then everything else is... Yeah. All the star metal is at level 60 in the epic weapons, and that's fine. That's fine, that's fine. But we can try with something like, I don't know, hardened steel, two-handed sword. Or my usual love of ancient pike, that's also doable. Or I could even test it with, I don't know, hardened steel short sword. Could be worth it, could be worth testing. Can we kill dragons before level 60? Or the baby dragons, solo baby dragons before 60? With like... With that stuff. Obviously, I am aided a bunch by the fact that I have tier 4 armor and tier 4 blacksmith. So those help a lot in that regard. Okay, let's slaughter some wolves. Try and not get killed by the fluffing... Oh, I can slaughter these things. Right? I can just slaughter you for fur. Give me fur! That still does a decent amount of damage. If I wanna keep dodging, then I really should not put on the put on a heavy armor, huh? That is fair. There is some thick hide. Seems reasonable enough, and some exotic flesh as well. That's actually pretty decent overall. Overall, pretty decent. Okay. Out there. Man, if I had thought of it, I would have brought the cleaver and gotten my boar, my meat from boars at this point. But I didn't think on it. Dang it. Dang it, I still have to run back here to the north for the boar meat then. Eh, oh well. Eh well. Alright, wolves, come here. Let's fight. I know this takes a little bit of doing to fight wolves because they are annoying and tough and whatnot. Do a whole lot of damage. Mauler annoyingly also cause thunder and such, but well, we do get fur out of them, so there is that. There's the one skull wolf boss over there somewhere. Do we want these two wolves as well? Maybe. There's that we can kill as well. Give me fur. I could make one-ear fur outfit. Just a thought. Just a thought. I could see about making the one-ear fur outfit. The other question was, do these things drop fur here in the north? I don't remember at all. I think they might just give hide. But they do give horns, which is always good, always useful. Always useful to get horns. That's the white wolf still here. Don't think I want to fight the white wolf. Nor the one skull wolf boss. I think I might go around a little here. Also avoid these damn camps, right? Fill my water skin while I'm here. While I'm swimming through here. I will go whack the boars anyway and get fur out of the boars. I mean, that is kind of tempting actually. It's not really out of the way and it's easy enough to get to. Boars are mostly hide though, less fur. But there's a whole lot of wolves in that area as well. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. I can also scout a little in the same go of like. So I need to come here and do some scouting and figure out where the places do I build my base up here. I could build. I mean, I am tempted to just build one base and make it like near New Asagarath, near Mounds of the Dead, just to get all the Kimmerians. and just, you know, have one base near there, and that's it in the north. That might actually be reasonable. Just use one base near the mounds and call it a day. Where are you going? I'm not in that direction for sure. And that's another level up. That's pretty decent. You know what? I'm gonna test out the heavy armor thing while I am still at this. While I am not max level yet. So I'm gonna do this. Make armor weight less. Well, not weight less, but, you know, less weight. Now, do we hunt the... I can always toss the hides. If we need more space. Yeah, I can always toss hides. Also, level 45, I think I can unlock something. Ancient one-handed weapons, right? Or at least some of them, so that I can toss the steel mace for a better weapon. Okay, boars. What? Is that a floating boar, or is that a second large boar? Go. Oh, yes, please, give me fur. Give me all that fur. Wait, there are two one skull bosses here. What? What? Okay. Okay, then. You I can take on, because I know for a fact that you can take this thing on with just a stone daggers if you really want to. These things are not that difficult to deal with, unless you decide to walk into their melee attack. Anyway, the fact of the matter is that that's good XP though. Anyway. The fact of the matter is, I don't want to take on the one skull wolf boss, because that thing is an even more annoying version of the goddamn hyena one skull, which I already died to. Because it causes cripple and it causes sunder, and you can't like once it starts hitting you, you can't really get away from it. Go. You are very dead now. Oh yes, please give me fur. I am still like half tempted to dress up everybody in like Hyperborean slaver outfits. Those look really good on thralls who are just standing still, you know? They just do look awesome on thralls who are just standing around, no guard you. Running around is obviously the issue. Obviously the issue, right? And it is actually surprisingly one of the few heavy armors that actually give a strength weapon damage. There seems to be more heavy armors which give agility weapon damage than strength weapon damage, which is kind of amusing. Whereas on the agility weapon damage side, there seems to be like... Most of them seem to be light armor or medium armor. Not medium armor. Most of them seem to be light and heavy armor. Whereas on the... on medium armor, there doesn't seem to be much that gives agility weapon damage. Like the only one I can think of right now... I think the the Aquilonian armor, the Aquilonian medium from the Civilization's armor beat from this thing. I think all of these are agility weapon damage. Yeah, Samurian Thief is for sure, and this thing is for sure. I think the Aquilonian armor in here is also. In here, it's kind of funky now because Stygian Raider is strength weapon damage, right? And Shemite armor, which I assumed was going to be agility weapon damage because it is Shemite Raider outfit. That thing is plus health. It's a light armor with plus health. And this Hurricane Raider armor you obviously saw in my last setup. In my last play, because it's just follower weapon damage, making it amazing if you wanna run on authority build. Okay, I'm gonna go that way, and then I'm gonna go down from here at the Chaos Mouth, because that gets me back to my base nice and fast. Nice and fast. So, just in case you haven't, you don't know the route, I'm gonna show it here before I put a cut for the rest of the run. Well, run home, right? For my run home. That's the place where I talked about climbing up and getting to the north from. Alright. But this was decent. I got ice, I got black ice, I got fur, most of all. So we can actually make some armors. We can make some armors, and this is how you get up here. Right from here. And you come, that's obviously a little annoying to do it in the dark. Show the area a little less, but oh well, fine. Fine. It's all good. So basically, this is the desert down below, right? You hop on down from here. And look at where we are. Right? Right here. Climb up from here, run around corner. And as you saw, there is basically no hostiles like right here at all. Easy run through here to the black ice, or from here to anywhere else in the north. This here Shattered Basin way. Granted, from my base, that is a shorter run, but it is a lot more dangerous if you're trying to do this at a lower level. At a higher level and whatnot, and so on, obviously not that big of an issue. But here at level 43, 44, which is probably the first level you really wanna, like if you're trying to get materials from the north to do something with, probably 43, 44 is the earliest you want to do that. Now, my recommended way, or my way of playing this, if I am not recording and doing some stuff, how I play generally, if I play on an online server somewhere and such, I go straight to the north. I just go straight to the north, and I stay in the north, and I play in the north. I don't build bases in the desert unless I just want to have some a fun play base somewhere. But that's my preferences, whatnot. Anyway, I'm gonna put a cut here and I'm gonna just run north, run away from all these damn snakes on my desert. You know what I just realized that I should do here at the end of this episode now? Because I have all the dancers finally to get rid of the corruption. So, let's go unlock sorcery. Right? Let's go become a sorcerer. Because this is where I find out if the Shellback Hollow actually has the sorcery bug without me having to first kill a sorcerer and get the map. I am like 99.9% sure, you know, toss in a random percentage, that it is that, because that's essentially how all the static spawns in this game work. They are there, even if you don't have anything pointing you in that direction, you know, telling you that you should go there, there is nice things there. However, until I actually, you know, try it out and figure it out, I don't know for a fact. So, let's go find out for a fact, right? Go find out for a fact if that is indeed the case, and then we can start. Then we can start becoming sorcery and start unlocking the bug and upgrading the spell bug and all that good stuff. All that good stuff. And I probably slaughter a bunch of these crocodiles on the way home to get even more leather and specifically get more tar now to make more steel fire. Give me steel fire. Steel fire. All the steel fire, man. All the steel fire. Right, so... this is a short enough run. Hi there, crocodiles. Don't mind me, I'm just passing by. I am just passing by on my way to a cave. My way to a cave. Let's have a snack and a drink. And then let's find out how tough are these damn shellbacks. How tough are they? I remember them being kind of tough. Right, come out of there. Let's fight out here. Let's not fight out here. Okay. Wait, what? Yeah, that was a... oh, okay. Okay then. Yeah, you are indeed kind of tough, huh? So, we'll have to... okay, well, if you ignore me, this goes very nicely for me. So I will have to take a bunch of corruption, because you things take a little bit to actually kill. Alright, finally turn around. Now, do you actually drop anything interesting, or is this like just putrid... oh, demon blood and brimstone. Alright, fine. I will have. Thank you. Thank you. Also, you're decent XP. Damn. Okay. Alright, so this is fighting two of them at once, then. Oh. Well, thankfully there isn't crazy amount of corruption here. Okay. Not two, but three of them at once. Alright. Hello. Basic. Ow. You managed to hit me. That's cheating. Need to heal up right here at this moment. Wow. There's a level up. And I am all happy with the level up. Putrid meat for when I start my farming. As in growing aloe leaves, which is probably happening. very likely happening. Let's get just bandage up to the full in case. I think there was no more hostiles here though. Past those. Yep. No more hostiles here. Okay. However, was there... Oh right, I remember there was a loot. And then there is a like teleportation circle and stuff. Aha! The book is indeed here. Now I have basic sorcery. And now we need to get on that side, right? Don't need to, but want to, because there is loot. Loot on that side. Let's go do the usual of climb up the waterfall, because that makes sense and stuff, right? It's not like having onrushing water falling on your head would make you fall or anything. Okay. I think there was one locked chest here, maybe? Oh, I'm having everything, thank you very much. Ooh, gold bars. Oh man, I can make even more alchemical base. Oh, that is good. Yep. You must have key to obtain this. So there is a legendary chest here indeed. You need a key for that. I think I loaded everything, all the other chests though. I think. I'm at least not seeing any more chests. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. It was here, right? Yep. This was the way up. This was the way up. Okay. Oh, come on. Yeah, you get a little bit of corruption from here, but not insane amounts. Oh, hello. I am not dealing with any of you folks now. Dang, you folks spawn fast. Ow. No way. Creatures respawn fast. Thankfully, it seems like you don't chase me out of this cave, though. Which I am completely okay with. You just have fun there. I'm just gonna go and slaughter a bunch of crocodiles now. Okay, was any of this like stuff I don't really need? Like the stone? Yeah, steel arrows might hold on to. Putrid meat, fine. I mean, we can hold on to some putrid meat as well. Did get a falcata I can give to somebody. Some steel arrows and stuff. Those gold bars are nice. I have to say those are nice. Let's get some crocodile hide. As in reptile hide. This should go real fast now with this ancient. Yup. Yup. What was that all about? How fast did this go again? Oh bloody heck. This goes real fast. Holy moly. This goes real fast. Yeah, I am so going to make myself a heavy armor with strength weapon damage next, and then we go hunting. So I wanna test this out with like some extra grit for stamina, and then a bunch of lowered weight on the heavy armor, and see what that does for actually, you know, dodge rolling in heavy armor. I have a feeling overall I will end up playing this in medium, and maybe even start testing light armor. The issue with light armor is that there is only one light armor with strength weapon damage on it, as far as I can tell so far, and that's the dang it, what was the Foray skin outfit named? Foray Watcher, yeah, that was it. Foray Watcher outfit. So far as I can tell, that's the only light armor with strength weapon damage on it. But agility weapons we can definitely have a whole lot of different light armors for. Yamatai light armor, what else does have? Aquilonian Scout has, Yamatai has, Poitain Footman. One of the yes, it's the Poitain light armor which has, because the Poitain heavy armor has, follower damage. I remember I looked into that. Come on. Yeah. Now I remember. Yeah, it's the Poitain Footman has light armor. Has agility. Poitain Footman light armor has agility weapon damage. Yeah, mixing up words here already. Dang it. Stop going places. I'm trying to skin you. Give me my torch. Give me my one-hander and a torch. There should be 4 heads and dead, right? Even with this steel mace. I'm not using an ancient version of this yet. Yep. I need to go do boar hunting with the cleaver and get myself a bunch of the food that gives a strength weapon and agility weapon damage versions of those foods. Attack more damage dealing. Elixir of Might is obviously a lot harder to make than that particular, or get the materials for and make than that particular food. So I don't really want to start trying to get a bunch of Elixir of Might going right now. Yet. I will just see about getting the food that gives me the damage buffs. Leave that for later. That does decent damage. The thing is, here in single player, if I'm going to get the get all the star metal stuff using the let's get Cimmerian thralls and break down their weapons method, I don't really need the volatile glands to make my usual demon fire orbs. Oh, there's a lot. More of you things. Yes, please, come here. Thank you. Just volatile, otherwise I would go ahead and try and get all the damn volatile glands again, because I think that's the cheapest and easiest method of getting materials to break open star metal nodes. Obviously, I think there was a spell which allows you to get the star metal, and that's something I want to mess around with at some point. Which allows you to get all the materials from around you. I want to mess around with that at some point, but it's not in a rush just yet. Not just yet. Anyway, I'm gonna call it an episode right here. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you folks next time with more Conan Exiles.